Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment and Bolex Repair Philippines. Alright, so just to let you know, whatever you do on your camera or on your Bolex, in any attempt to repair it, any mistakes you make on your camera or on your person or on you. Alright, so now that we understand that, this is the film counter. Okay, look at it from the inside. One big issue with this is, you see how the operation is here? So if I press down on it with my finger, you look underneath, down here where my pencil eraser is. If you get a Bolex from an online market, one big complaint generally is that when it doesn't have a CLA yet, clean, lubed, and adjustment, is what that stands for those who don't know. The old lubricants under here, dirt, dust, grime, old bugs, and yeah, they do get trapped under there, okay, will make it stick. So some people complain, you know, hey, this thing sticks and it won't work. Maybe I can put a drop of oil on it. Generally with a camera, a vintage camera, understanding they're all metal, there is no drop of oil that's going to solve a problem completely or entirely all the time. Alright? So what we got to do is you have to take the cover off. You got to go up under here. All right, you have to clean it out. So that's what we're going to do, and that's going to be done with, can be easily done with a pipe cleaner. All right, and I'll point out again, I'm just showing this. So what you need to do is send this to a professional technician so they can perform this for you. And if they're going to perform this, they're going to clean everything else down here. Okay. So we're going to do this with alcohol. So let's get started on that. So you want to use the alcohol that's at least 87 and above. I'm using 99.9%. Anything less than 87 is going to contain a lot of water. It's really not going to solve your problem. Alright, so I'm going to stick this in here, obviously. And I'm just going to get started on that. Alright, so press down on it, and I can start cleaning up under here and around and on this post all the way around back under there. Okay, give you a better view. Okay, up under it. This is what is going to be done by a technician. The sides of it. And you're going to notice there's going to be some, look at the end of my pipe cleaner, there's going to be some old lubrication, dirt, stuff like that. It's going to be there. So when you first get a Bolex or any vintage movie camera, send it out for a CLA instantly. You don't want to go ahead and film with it because it's been sitting in someone's granddad's attic for generations. Alright? So that's going to be cleaned. Okay? So that seems pretty simple. But what happens if we need to go a bit further? And you can see this little clasp at the end of my pencil eraser. Well, that's going to have to be removed. And you got to watch out with this stuff, because unless you have one, a spare one, these things pop out. See there? How that popped out of there? And at the end of my finger in there. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. Not only do I have to retrieve that, which I'll just tap it out. There, I've got it. There it is. Okay. I have to get it, clean that off. Put this over here. Put the part over to the side. All right. So there's the clasp at the end of my pencil eraser. Here's the film counter bar. All right, now you see how it's got that spring right there? That's got to be cleaned. And the arm. If you look close, you see how it's got some old lubrication on it. And we got to clean that off. We've already got a considerable amount of old lubricant. So we got to put this around here and clean this off like that. All right. Turn it around there and get it really good. Keep in mind, these cameras haven't been cleaned since the time they were put together in the factory. More than likely. Alright. So there you are. Spring. I'm going to run this through there. The pipe cleaner with the alcohol on it. Just like that. Alright. There you are. I'm going to give it a cleaning just like so. Pull out the other end. Come back around and clean it again on the outside. Alright, so now you get the general idea, right? Alright, so once you got that clean, you just got to put it back in. Yes, and need I forget to clean the clasp. And again, keep in mind that you probably won't have any spare parts. So watch out. This is why it's best to send it to a technician. Because you get this far, this is a Rex, and with any Bolex you have to reset the timing. Alright, so now I'll take this and I'll add some more alcohol. And we still got another area to clean, believe it or not. Straight through here. All right. I'm going to move my hand back and forth from left to right with this pipe cleaner. Alright? Get that shaft good and clean inside of there. Okay? Alright. May not see any dirt, but I can see it. It's not going to show on this camera. I don't think so, but I can see it. Alright, so we got that good and clean. And now it's time to put it together. Okay, so here are your parts. The clasp at the end of my pencil eraser, right here. Right there, okay. The spring and that shaft right there. Just take this, take the spring, course thread it right through there. This part right here goes up. That's the part that you see. Take it, put it right in there just like that. Be careful, don't let this spring back out because it'll fly straight back up like it did before. Okay? Right. Pick up my clasp. There it is. This is the fun part. You got to get it, this clasp, snap back on, which is always fun on anything like this. That little indentation at the end of my pencil eraser. So I may cut away from the camera and perform this action because it's just a pain in the neck. That slipped off. There we go. Alright, I'm going to cut away and put this on. Get back. Alright, so there you go. The minute I cut away, it slipped on with ease. Okay? So I've got just a little bit of lint right there. I'm going to wipe that off. But other than that, there we go. Okay? And that's how you clean the film counter. Okay? And I can continue on with cleaning the other oily parts in here as well. But that is another video. You'll also see there's all different types of dirt in here. But that seems to be minimal. Let's see how minimal that is. I'm just interested. Nothing on these cameras are minimal, really. Okay? Alright, so there we go. Get mine. Okay? Later on once everything else is done, we'll lubricate everything, or a good bit of everything, with some weapons oil. And again, a good bit of the camera, but not everything. Alright? Alright, so we got that film counter cleaned, and I'll be going on, of course, and getting the rest of the old lubricant cleaned out of here as well, as we know. Okay? And again, make sure you send your camera to a technician who knows what they're doing to get this done properly. Okay? Because again, you'll have to reset the timing of the pull down of the claw, you know, the timing of the shutter, and that stuff is going to be needed to know. Okay? And we got a lot more to go on this. You don't want to go deep inside these cameras. This one's all working, but if you're thinking of going to go ahead and take this thing apart, the big problem is the motor. This thing's already pre-wound just a bit. Okay? And if you take some of this stuff off right here, you know, the motor's going to unwind. Alright? So you got to watch out about that. And that's why you want to send it off to someone who knows what they're doing. Okay? Do contact me at the social media outlets provided on the screen. And remember, as always, do subscribe. Until next time, see ya!